Morning. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I was at Starbucks this morning writing, which I do every morning, and it occurred to me that I wanted to. The reason I want to is because today is my 8th anniversary being married. We've known each other for 10 years, and we got married 8 years ago today as husband and wife. I should have put a picture up. I don't have one handy. Anyway, and as I was writing at Starbucks this morning, I was thinking about that, and we're going out to dinner tonight and stuff like that, but I feel really triggered by it. Triggered not by the anniversary, but the stories I have around what I should be doing. And I feel like I should be happier, and I should be singing songs and sending flowers, and or she should be, or we both should be, and cards and roses and all the romantic Hallmark stuff. And a lot of my expectations are on myself, what I should be doing, or how I should be feeling, or what I should be doing, or what I should be feeling. And we're coming off a really rough patch, and things have been pretty good lately, and we're taking it kind of one breath at a time. But in April, things kind of fell apart in a really bad way before I started posting here. And in fact, one of the reasons I post here regularly now is because of that fallout that happened. So, you know, we're together, and it's our 8th anniversary, and I was talking to her briefly about it, and I'm sure we'll talk more, but, you know, what does that mean? I mean, for some people it means flowers and roses and cards, and other people it doesn't mean anything. It's, you know, it's a very personal celebration because it's just of a marriage. But my marriage changed not even halfway through. I mean, she came out to me 5 years ago, so half our time together I've known she's transgendered, and for the majority of our marriage I've known she's transgendered, and for the last 3 years or so she's been her new self. So I feel like our marriage has gone through a lot of changes. It's still going through changes. You know, I have I still wanted, you know, my prince and my knight in shining armor, and I know that those are fairy tales, but they're pretty ingrained in girls, at least in my generation they were. And, you know, reality is never what you expect it to be. I didn't know that my prince would be more of a Brienne of Tarth as opposed to a Jon Snow. I don't know, you know, I guess I'm just feeling like I should be more enthusiastic. And mostly I just feel tired. And been doing a lot of self-care lately, a lot of yoga. I'm getting back into yoga. I was very much out of practice, and I'm trying to talk myself into going for walks, but I'm sitting here talking to you instead, which is more like talking to myself than anything else. The should game is very big in my head, what I should be doing or what they should be doing. My life coach calls it the book or the manual that we have for other people and how they should behave. And I'm really trying to be in the moment and let go of the expectations around what I should be doing. In my mind, I should have gotten a card and I should be writing sappy things all over it, and I should have some sort of tattoo that has our new names on it, and or her new name on it, that I should be celebrating everything, and I'm just celebrating being married still, of making it through this and not knowing what the future is, and just letting go of the future and letting go of what it should look like, and how different it was 8 years ago, on a somewhat overcast day in Connecticut, 3,000 miles away, with a whole new gender and career and everything else. Life changes, and I expect life changes. I mean, my kids are 26 and 20, so I see life changes. I've seen my life change. It's just, I never expected to go through this in my 50s. And it's stretched me a lot. I was open from the beginning to accepting this, but what I didn't take into account was Claire's feelings and her struggle around things. She's been adamant in that she wants to stay together, and that I'm the one, but there's times when she doesn't act like it, and has blamed me. And those have been really rough times, and I wish I'd been writing or talking here during those times, because I would have had a lot to say. But here we are, we're choosing each other again, despite all the changes. And it doesn't matter what it should be. What's important is what it is, and that there's love and tolerance and acceptance. We're working on acceptance, and working on communication and rebuilding our relationship step by step. And I think that's what I'm going to be celebrating tonight, the fact that we are here, and we will be here for the time being. I'm happy that we're not fighting. I'm happy that we're just together. There's been a lot of times when I've wanted to walk away or walk out, or like what I did do in April, fly away for 2 weeks. My kids wonder, I think, sometimes why I'm still here, or I don't know if they really understand hard work. And sometimes I have to be careful, because hard work and torturing yourself can look very similar. I think it's the intent underneath. I know that today things are okay. I am here today. I am celebrating today in my quiet way. I don't know where I'll be in a year. I don't have that faith anymore that in the happily ever after, or what a happily ever after even looks like. And I guess in some ways that's good, and in some ways it's scary as hell. But here we are, 8th anniversary, making way with new listening skills, and having faith in each other that we each want to work it out, despite everything. And that's what we're doing. So, Jess, Clara, and Marion, happy anniversary.